Alright, welcome back guys. I'll start a second tournament pretty soon. Not gonna change anything for now. Just play the same thing as we usually do. See how that goes. Alright, oh Tasty Bait is back. He got his MMR up again. He was down pretty bad with last one. Alright, let's hope we don't run into one of the big guys at the very first stage again. But we might. And that is fine with me. Actually, I would actually fancy a rematch with Fresh Pro just so we can beat him. Because could actually get that. No, it's another dude. Okay. How much did I got? 163. This guy's been playing a lot of Mechabellum, that's for sure. I don't think I ever had that high for combat power. Okay. There is dogs, but there's also mustangs involved. Farsia on Arc Steel Ball. Area spec. I think I will actually go for the Hound pack still. Oh, into Stormcaller, that's not even that bad. Nice. He's elite spec, alright. Alright, let's see it. Got same HP, okay. That's blue arc lights. Makes sense. Unfortunately, those are pretty good against my poor hounds, but what can you do, right? Wonder how none of these hounds went towards the fangs, though. A little bit weird. Okay, I don't even think we can kill one Arclight, right? Come on, do it. Okay, he get one. Oh, it'll require 2 more XP actually. So if I shot one more fang, the marksman would have leveled. That would have been really nice, to be honest. Okay. Free Wasp and Phantom Ray drops. Tarantula and Typhoon. I think I will actually try to get the Phantom Rays in there. He goes for the Typhoon, interesting. Not quite sure why. Got no fire on the storm callers, okay. And then some brew crawlers, okay. Maybe he's trying to protect his flank versus air. Although I'm not sure why, because there's fangs already. Ah. Ouch. Got my marksman. Yeah, but other than that, it looks pretty hot. Get levels on every marksman, because he's feeding us so much XP with his elite spec. Which we like. Improved Wasp, okay. So a haste module. Or a wasp swarm. Actually, I think I will for once take the efficient tech research, because right now we have the time. Could actually get that for the even for the Mustangs. Right. Would like to drop a crawler here, but we don't have the deploys. I guess we can hit the interceptor, right? Let's just grab the attack and fine. More crawlers, okay. Does he have subterranean? He does. Interceptor. Okay, this is new. Double interceptor. Kind of intercepted something, but not really all that much. Oh, can't get rid of the middle one. Very weird play here. Okay, Vulcan's Descent, Mass Produced Melter, Electromag. Could go for a Vulcan drop. It's rather expensive though. Alright, sell that one. Grab a Vulcan. It marks range. Then I guess we just oil. I'm not quite sure what to do here. Goes for a Typhoon here. Interesting. Even more Typhoons, okay. So he's playing aggro, but he's playing that in a very weird way. Let's see if the interceptor can intercept all of it. Or if some fire gets through. That looks like... Oh, it got all of them except the ones in the middle. That's really sad. Oh, actually it does hit now? Oh, okay. This is really confusing me. Well, I guess we're gonna get that interceptor, that's nice. Downside is our own Vulcan is gonna burn to the fire. Actually not. Okay, Wasp, Tarantula, Sabertooth, Fire Badger. I think I will take the Badger and just Move it down the middle. Actually, my orangeman is a little bit displaced, let's say. But it's fine. Yeah, I guess I hit the interceptor. I think I should have done that sometime earlier. He's going homing missile, okay. And range. So investing another 200 into this round. Put down a saber and sold the second one. And there we go. This is exactly why I was thinking maybe I should put down a shield, because these guys are really, really greedy like that. Tries to eke out a tempo here. Doesn't really work in this case, but still. That's exactly why we have the badgers in the middle, by the way. Because you can't reliable take anything out if there's crawlers involved. Come on, shoot. Okay, that one is down. Can we please take out the missile interceptor? That would be very nice. Oh, we can't. This is so terrible. God damn. Good thing is we are starting to scale up. Shield airdropped, advanced missile device. Shield airdrop is pretty nice. Yeah, I guess we have to. Okay, so 2 more marksmen and then we are good to go. So the badger and another Vulcan. There wasn't enough fire on the board, now there is, and then we will get another anti-missile tool here. Okay, he goes for the saber. I was thinking maybe I should go for attack enhancement. I think double shot was actually a good pick here. So maybe I was mistaken here. I should have went double shot. I must say though, I really like this efficient tech research because we already have 1, 2, 3, 4 techs out. So we are making bank from that one. And we still want to click at least 2 more techs for sure. Oh yeah, look at this. Exactly this is why we need the double shot now. He's now transitioning into some fortresses. Might even be rocket shot. Oh, this smoker is actually not going towards the middle. That's not nice. That's actually quite bad, because we have this freaking crawler in the middle here. Terrible, terrible. And that on a shield round. Ugh. Look at this. We're struggling so much with the crawlers. God damn. That was a bad round. For certain. Redeployment, mobilize battleship. Maybe redeploy the Vulcan there? I think I will actually take that play for now. Okay, so the marksmen require double shot now. One Vulcan down the middle. I will not use it for now. Okay, so he's redeploying as well. Interesting. Okay, this Mustang needs to go. This marksman is a little bit more to the side. Shaft clear seems to be good. And he has too much stuff over here to deploy that to one side. Does actually not one-shot my tower, so if I had the upgrade it would have been better. Yeah, this is quite sad. We're bleeding a lot of damage for no reason. I hate the interceptors here too. Okay, tank production, additional deployment. Another redeployment. We will do it like this. Okay, there's the oil. We actually do not ignite our own oil, that's nice. And there's a Wasp play with range. Okay, that's good that we hit the Fang button this turn. And I have to hit +3 here. We don't have the damage required to kill off the forts here. Yeah, but other than that, we are fine. The tower debuff is a little bit shorter this time. Yeah, double Wasp in the back. Okay, shield airdrop, EMAC, and niche light. So I guess we're gonna shield drop both of these. Get a block of Mustangs. Alone again. Right. EMP on me. That's a free tower debuff right there. And a big oil in the middle. Sadly, this still kills my freaking marksman on the side. Now we have the late Mustangs coming in to help clear up the wasp spread. I'd actually need a melter to take down that fort, because we don't have the required damage. Okay, Steel Ball, Rhino, Tarantula, Fire Badger. I think none of that is interesting other than the Steel Balls. Okay, we'll actually go for this one now. Something got armor? Oh, armored rhinos, okay. Was confused there what was happening in the first place. Okay. Doesn't look that good, but we still have some play here. Not quite. Too much tanky units. Oh, come on. Okay. One more turn. That is fair. Assault Scorpion? Maybe. attempt to melter this away. Okay, lead marksman wasp. So this time we get the big barrier down quite quickly, and we also get a lock onto the rhino. Let's see if that's actually enough. Looks like it. One barrier is still alive. Just so much combat power in the same spot. Holy moly. Can't actually outscale the freaking fortress here. Right. Guess his name is actually accurate here. Is a Fort Forcer. This portable shield fort was so goddamn tanky. Really high level typhoons too. I'm not sure about this one. I think I needed the melter just earlier, and I think I would have been fine. But it wasn't really that much going on that game. Why do you get so much time? Okay, so who do we fight? Not that many people, right? It's TNT, Mediator, Glass Baton. So we're following the good old tradition of lose first game. Oh, we're actually in advanced group 2. That's why the big boys are not in. I think I should have just brought more air myself, but it's actually quite hard into Fortress. Mediator. Okay. Nice Fallout. Avatar. I like that. That's the proper Fallout actually. Okay. Not the greatest specs yet again. Guess I'm going Rhino. Bit a little low on chaff, but at least we got the marksman sledgy start, so we can just add some. Oh, also plate. Nice. Ew, missile spec. I'm not sure where to put this marksman. Guess he can kill both of these. Let's do it like this. Storm, Arclight, Fang. Okay. This is actually quite nice for me, I think. Big downside for me is that the Stormcast will hit the sledges, so we need a distraction crawler ASAP. But since he doesn't have any chuff, I think that shouldn't be an issue anytime soon. Marksman get the round. No problem. Rhino Assault, Photon Coating, and Elite Phoenix. Okay. Okay. Don't have the money for a beacon this turn. Oh, actually, a Rhino in my middle? Interesting. To assassinate the marksman or what? Wow, barely gets two of them. Okay. That's fine with me, actually. He delays both of his missiles as well, which is great for me. Because that is a wasted cooldown. And our Rhino is going absolute rampant. Stormcrawlers are missing the hounds. Nice. Got a level on a marksman. Do we go underground or do we go deployment? I think has to be deployment. Let's hope he missile strikes this one. I don't think so, but you never know. Let's do it like that. Double missile this turn. Okay. And a crawler spawn. Okay, so he's gonna win that round for sure. Not sure why he does that though. Why the two missiles on the same turn in addition to the crawler spawn? It's not like this is a big turn to get anything done or something like that. Yep. Spell good. Okay, Melta, Rhino, Scorpion, Phoenix. I'm taking the Melta, I think. So I have it unlocked for later. Straight into Vulcan. Oh, he actually tagged the crawler as well. That's nice. That is something I do not care about at all. We didn't even pick additional deployment slot. Okay. He goes Scorpion. Okay. Maybe I should have kept the Melta, but even then I don't need a level 2 Melta for a Scorpion. That's not really something I like. Nice. Rhino actually wins that round. Let's hope we get to kill the Scorpion, because that's a huge XP buff if we can. Not quite. Tower timing wasn't that good for us. Okay, Mustangs production, absorption. All really expensive stuff. I guess I can go Mustang just so we tank this Scorpion a little bit longer. Now we need fire. We need range. Something like this. He loans for what? Phoenix? No range on the Scorps? I don't get it. What did he loan for? Oh well. Storm colors are down. Middle we have a little bit of shaft clear issues, so we need a a solution here ASAP. So we could beacon a Vulcan back there. And the good thing is he already is pretty low because his starting spec is that low. Okay, Fortress, Wasp, Raiden. Can we go into Wasp? Sure. No Opera? I think we just sent the Wasp down middle. Get the shields up. $450 for a deploy. I think I just add 2 more marksmen. Shove down the middle. Oh, my rhino. Damn it. I missed my rhino. There is the Wasp Swarm. But I think my Wasp was actually pretty good here because we distracted his Phoenix. And my marksman can deal with the Wasp no problem. Ah, how did we not kill the Phoenix? Ah, we will lose the freaking shield just because of that. Dang it. Okay, don't need any of that, I think. Nope, we skip that. Got the marksman level. I think we grab that to get the Wasp a little bit further back. And then we make use of our deploy. Sure. I'm not sure about what this crawler is supposed to be doing, because he already distracted my my other stuff here. His Wasp has range, but we have area spec, so we have superior tech. And this means the Phoenix die, the Wasp die, right? How did we lose this side? What the hell? With the middle pull, maybe? Maybe. Oh, that's quite sad, because we will lose tower, and that is costing us a lot of damage. Not the interceptor. Nice, interceptor actually survived because of the tower debuff. Okay, we don't quite make it, but we are close. Did he hit anti-air? He did not, okay. Sandworm, Farseer. I think we just take the Mustangs, right? So we should finish him this turn, because that is gonna be next turn is gonna be missile strikes coming up. Do we still commit to the Wasp plan and upgrade those? I mean, if he actually takes the Mustangs, we have some issues. Or do we quick reload and try to snipe them down? I think range has to be clicked, pretty sure. Sell out of this one. Like so. Ew! I actually didn't see that he had oil up this turn. Whoops. My bad. He's on Interceptor and Mustangs. Okay. The problem is we don't have the range to deal with the Mustangs, but our Wasp have a huge amount of range now in the anti-air fight. Guess it doesn't help us here, because we can't clear the freaking Mustangs. Ugh. That is really bad. Okay, he's burning his own Mustangs in his oil. I like that. Ugh. Our poor Wasp can't make it. Okay, but not a humongous loss here. Ooh, Javelin. Does his Scorpion actually survive the Javelin? So this is 37. 318k, so it's 73. Actually, it barely survives the Javelin. Barrier also pretty strong. Yeah, I think I have to go for the barrier, so I at least save some of these. So I guess we need range on the Mustangs for sure. Shield on the Wasp. Oh, I didn't shield this one. Ooh, good thing he actually targeted the Wasp. That's nice. Because we really needed those Mustangs. Okay, so he does shield some of the fire, but not all of it. That's nice for me. But I think it's just too many Mustangs, right? How does he get that many Mustangs online? Uh, I think we are dying here to the Mustang spam. No, if I had one more round, he would have died to the Vulcans too. Oh well, GG. Holy moly, that is a lot of deploys though. That Scorpion was MVP. It was his only damage to take out my stuff, and apparently it was enough. But I think I did the thing wrong. I think the boss fight was going fine, but we needed 2 more Vulcans and the oil upgrade. I think that should have been okay. A little bit delayed here, and done. Yeah, I don't know. There was a mistake in here for sure. Again, we are the last freaking game. It was a very awkward game, though, I have to say. I don't know where exactly it went south. I think it was on the chair where I didn't kill him. I think that could have gone better. But it wasn't that much. I also didn't go for my usual Hound fire play. Instead, I went for the Stormcaller distract. I think that's wrong. Probably should have hit the fire missile. Because he wasn't going into the Mustangs like very, very late. And that in that case, he counters me, not the other way around. Some of my music died. What the hell? Oh, it was actually the last one? Okay. Alright, who's winning? I actually replay for him. Alright, let's kind of see if we can at least get a revenge kill here. I don't know. I hate picking these type of specs. It does not do well into anything because of the Mustang. Has 5k HP though. I think I will actually go with the Stormcallers this time, because that was something that was missing from my board last time. He's elite spec, okay. He is elite spec and has sledgehammers as opener, okay. Guess we're still going marksman here because of the sledges. He's going a normal crawler setup, okay. Took him some time, but he realized Arclight best unit. Especially on Elite spec, actually. But I'm glad he didn't go for crawlers, because my Arclights struggle a little bit with the crawlers. Oh, my marksman wasted a second shot on that half-dead sledge here. Yep, Stormcaller not that good into blue units and into Arclight. Okay, good go for some hounds. Could go Wraith. Double Fang. I will take the hounds. If they are gifted to me like that, I think you have to take them. Yep. Level 2 Fangs and more Arclights. Okay. Guess we can go for some hackers if we want to. Pretty much fully on the chaff clear copium here. Got nothing else. But killing blue Arclights with hackers is nice, that's a lot of XP. I really wish I had a hound in the middle here, that would have been nice. So we get fire onto the sledges. Oh nice, we killed the blue Arclights actually. And blue fangs die to Stormcallers just like normal fangs, so that's great. Alright, now we got the Badger. Incendiary Bomb and Portable Shield, okay. And Rhino Assault. Guess still has to be the Incendiary, right? Let's put them a little bit closer. Does actually go for Incendiary, okay. I think my play was a little bit too sophisticated. Could have killed him with like anything, pretty much, but okay. I guess you can't play around him playing around nothing. So I think that's fair. Oh. One Stormcaller to kill the entire side. I don't think that's happening. Yeah, he's gonna kill my poor shield, I think. Oh, just barely too. At least we kept one shield and he wasted 100. Absorption module, extended range Stormcaller. I think that's a skip. So that one. Then we will go for some backup plays here. Ew. Wasp? On this turn? Okay. Guess we're losing this one because of the Wasp turn. That's fine though, because we Hacker Mustang is actually a fine comp. We're already on the fire plan. Okay, good amount of hacks off. Oh, this one doesn't go off? Goddamn Arclight. Got me. I think it was pretty okay though, right? For a Wasp turn, I think that was okay. Super supply, he's probably gonna take that. I think I will actually take the intensive training. And try to get out Mustangs. With some levels. We want to keep the storm corners? Sure. Ah, I knew something like this was up. But to be honest, I can't afford to shield that. I mean, there is more Wasp coming. He's again taking them. He's a full-blown Wasp enthusiast, so we have to respect that with the Mustang. And that is a boatload of XP on the Mustangs too. So I'm gonna say I call Wolf on that. Way too much elite tempo. Oh, we almost burned the oil. How did that not burn? Dang. Into Vulcanrop. This is stupid. This is exactly the play that he needed for free. Wraith, Vulcan, Welding Point, Phantom Ray. All not that great, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I think Wraith probably correct in that case. And then just try to fight these Wasp one-on-one. No range on the marksman is also very painful. I think I have to keep leveling here. Goes for Phantom Ray with armor. Okay. Ah, we can't even kill the Phantom Rays because he clicked the freaking marksman this turn. Dang it. As you can see, we cannot clear the freaking crawlers. That is so tragic. If you're not running Vulcan, crawler clear is impossible in against Elite. That's the big issue I have when I skip that Vulcan drop there. Okay. So firepower control. Barely not enough to get through the Phantom Race too. I think I will actually shield the back. So should be able to deal with the Phantom Race, hopefully. Known for range. Missile the sides. He's going so greedy with the fire too. Yeah, I still burned some of my freaking Mustangs. Dang it. Okay, thanks to the area spec and armor piercing, we can actually deal with the travesty that is a Phantom Ray. But we can't deal with the freaking arc lights. That's the weird part about this. We have the marksman, but apparently our marksmen are not targeting anything arc light related. Yeah, GG. Didn't matter too much anyway because I was dead no matter what, but really, really annoying that the Wasp can actually deal with this kind of board. And that wasn't even about the Phantom Race, to be honest. I think the majority of the work was done by the Arclight Caller combo. And the Wasp were just trying to get it up. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the Hacker is underperforming in these kind of matches. They are okay against Arclights, but I already had the problem with the chaff clear way before. Alright, so who's playing? So these guys also lost, okay. Interesting. Ah, it's Klasky again. The Gandalf. Okay, he's also in the Firehound. And actually gets fire on the ground. And then there's the usual suspects of Arclight. Yeah, looks like he's doing it. honestly not that interesting to watch because it's the same deal as again. It's always Arclight on Mustang action, and then there's some special cheese in the back. In this case, we go with the Fords. Not even sure if these Fords gonna make such a big difference when there's huge Mustangs in the way. He picked the Assault Scorpion for the Assault Scorpion meme if he goes into a siege mode. He didn't pick anything for now. One thing is for certain, Mustang's gonna get nerfed next patch. No matter what. Wonder how they're gonna try to do that though. Probably on the damage front? The range forts actually kind of doing it. Kind of not. Looks like he's still dead to the same Mustang unit as he was before. Electromag, okay. I could actually try to greed for the advanced training. Because that is a really good item to have on a 165 meter range then. So they will outrange the freaking fortress. I was gonna say, at that point you might as well click EMP, because that's where the EMP is really, really strong. Does he hit the shield here? He should, if he's deploying more forwards. Oh. I don't know. This is a 40k damage shield, and so is this one. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shields for 700. And then this one has double the strength, so it's a 6 shield. I think that's worth clicking. Another thing he could do is hit Rocket Punch, because those are all great targets. No temp range? Nice missile there. That fort here is getting targeted down, because it didn't break its shield with it. But then again, there's the level 5 Mustang dealing Mustangs things. No, he does not make it. That's the scary thing. If you make one mistake against the giant ball, you just fall over and die. So this is getting quite scary now. Okay, multi-point, I guess. 3 options here. Range and electromag, both good here. But that's EMP. really nice. Has loads of arc lights too. Let's hope he's gonna remember to hit the temp range this turn. Oh, there's the rocket. Although, I'm not sure why he did that after he was picking Electromag. Now he doesn't have Fort Bubbles yet again. And he doesn't have EMP. I think. Klaxi should lose this. Unless this Rocket Punch is doing some wondrous stuff. I have 6 Mustang. Let's hope this fort doesn't get insta-locked, because it did last turn. It does get insta-locked. Okay, this is very, very bad. That glass key is out of the game, I think. Before the round started. Yeah, it's getting the big fort at least. Ah, actually did survive. Nice. So this is his last turn to spam melters. Problem is this guy has 7 Mustangs and this guy just has 2. So he has like no chuff that can tank for him. When these fortresses start fighting, he's already behind on levels and whatnot. Yeah, this is game over. I see a little bit too much melter. Yeah, I think as long as Melter Mustang exists, I don't think you can play anything else at the moment. Which is sad, but you know. Other than Mass Air Cheese, obviously. Mass Air Cheese always works if you can pull it off and your opponent doesn't have the proper starting units. I like the Elite was switcheroo though, because that was actually something that only Elite can pull off. While having blue crawlers that are still OP. Yeah. Does actually burn the oil this turn, so that's very good. But the Mustangs can outrange the oil, so they're still not going into the oil. And other than that, it's business as per usual on the other side. Fortress can carry because the Mustangs clear faster and the Melta will deal with anything else. Go one more. So I'm gonna play fort build again, I guess. Sure. If he actually goes forts, we should just go full Mustang and um, Melter. And that's it. Yeah, another opera. Ah, my enemy escaped. Feels bad, man. Alright, let's see the final. Let's hope he actually plays the War Factory like he promised. If he does, I'll be impressed. It's a pretty short tournament though. It's 1.5 hours, so pretty much half the time of the regular one. I like this. Okay, quick supply for Lector. Cost control looks good. Yep, there's the cost control. Hmm. It immediately goes for a cheese, okay. Guess that's worth it against quick supply. And he doesn't go for marksman for whatever reason. So that might actually be a War Factory thing because of the sledgehammer and Phoenix stuff. We'll see, we'll see. So that's one free round for the Phoenixes and probably a level 2. Alright, so very good play because it shows what the quick supply would pick. And then as long as he doesn't deploy a marksman, you just cheese him out. Okay. This is gonna be fire doggies. Or is he just saving up money? Right. Fire doggies deal with the spell. Very nice. Could still hit the attack enhancement if he wants to, because his stuff is pretty weak as cost control. You can also hit defense upgrade here, so the breaking point for the hound doesn't become relevant. Because opponent could hit attack and one-shot these hounds with the Stormcaller. Nope, he's gonna greed. Okay, it does protect his stitches a little bit from the flame. Yeah, hounds are really good with this fire setup into the crawlers. And again, this Phoenix does go completely uncontested. It's just a copium thing that will surely survive the Phoenix. Oh, I actually killed all the doggies. Subbed Mustang. And Wasp Swarm, okay. So I guess he didn't expect Lector to go for Mustangs. I'm not sure about this one, because the anti-missile interceptor is super strong into these doggies. Then he keeps denying the first missile barrage with some chaff. Not sure why he's using fangs for that, to be honest. Even more dogs, okay. Big Baba Balance is saving a lot of hidden money. He uses the deploys, but not much else. So one more Phoenix on this side. He's very worried about that wasp drop though. Okay, now he's wasting money here. Look at this, the freaking wasp drop actually does it. There's Mustangs everywhere except where it actually matters. So Stormcaller's gonna get wrecked. And then slowly but surely the tower's also gonna get wrecked. But I think the Storm's dying is already the nail in a coffin here. Big crawler Roonies. Some fire badger. I like this. Could actually hit Subterranean here. Because there's nothing on this board that can deal with these crawlers. Except a Vulcan. Another Phoenix on the side. Okay, so it's getting ready for spawn tech. I like this. I like this play. I should make another account and just play some war factories, because this is some advanced stuff here. I like this. It's good setup. He's setting up a chaff clear and medium chaff everywhere. Nectar is really disrespectful to the Hound incendiary though. Goes straight into range. And the shallow flank fire badgers too. Huh. Just to mess with these doggies, I guess? That's gonna be free food when the factory comes out. That's very good for the Mustangs though, because these Phoenixes all get killed. That's interesting. Do the Mustangs actually get XP from killing these Phoenixes twice? I think they do. Okay, let's see. Kill this one. Yeah. Actually, they are leveling that fast that I can't even see it. Yeah. So entire board is carried by Mustangs. So now is the point where Balance can screw him over. Hudson module is pretty nice here, gives a lot of cash. Can just get that here and then sell out and get the second one leveled. Could also put it on a Phoenix. Okay. No, he's still is doing more hound stuff, okay. Where do these hounds go? They go to the middle, okay. Respawning Phoenix time. Not sure how much that helps into a Mustang deploy though. I like the shield. The shield deals very well with this hound. Making sure no Mustangs get hurt. This looks like a freaking napalm attack. Alright, so this is gonna be Phoenixes dying all over again. This time they're dying with shields. Yeah, but this Phoenix pocket actually managed to survive, so I guess all of them can respawn for now. Ooh, nice tower snipe. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not that much damage. Still nothing big has been deployed here. So I think Big Bad Balance is waiting, yep, for the unit drop. There it is. Guess you grab the melting point here. Because it beats Marksman and the other options. Goes flanking with the Wraith and the Factory. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, he doesn't have Phoenix tech? I thought for sure he was running Phoenixes if he does this. Huh. Okay then. Also doesn't run efficient maintenance, so he's all in on the plan here. Sets one of the crawlers here. And goes range factory, okay. I for sure armor was on the menu here, because armor does very well into all of this Mustang crap. And it helps with the HP as well. Okay, this should not do too much. Okay, so factory is gonna wreck some badges here and then we'll go straight to the front. So it's pretty good value here. But I'm pretty sure that this side has the firepower to kill the factory. And it's not really making use of its range here. But then again, the Phoenixes now have something to rally behind, so the Mustangs don't assassinate them. And these dying on this side doesn't really matter, because they get to respawn here. Yeah, but as I said, War Factory is not that tanky. Does barely make it, okay. Ooh, incendiary as well. So now he snuck this Wraith in here. Could go for armor. That's the thing what I don't like about this Wraith pickup. It's melting point goes both into War Factory and into the Wraith. So I'm thinking you're baiting out melting points even harder, and I don't think that's a particularly great idea. Right, so now he's on both sides. Level 2 factory is nice here because it does actually do enough damage versus the melter. The one thing I would like to see here though is temp range, because temp range can kill this thing in no time. 3 shots on that melter and he's down. But without the range advantage. Okay, one more dog here to light the fire. And the backwards dragged War Factory. So if you start the beacon back here and then drag the factory forward, it will drive further into the enemy before stopping. Yeah, this factory gets stuck here. Oh, we actually clicked launcher overload. Okay. I mean, then it's no matter what happens. He does not have the range anymore. Okay, Phoenix army is arriving though. Not the quite of damage that you would expect from a War Factory though. He's minus 400 this round, so he's 600 money down. I don't know about this launcher overload. I think there was a mistake. triple upgrade Mustangs now. Holy moly. Seems to be a balanced unit, and yet again we are in Melta Mustang. Who would have thought? With some arc lights. Completely never seen stuff. I'm not sure about this enhancement module though. Like, how do you not sell this sledge? That enhancement module could have made him about 600 back by now. And that is quite worth the price, I would say. So I'm not sure how he thinks this is gonna go, because he still has doggies with the rockets. But I don't think you can get through this missile interceptor. Oh. So War Factory dies instantaneously. Second one too. Nope, not quite. But at least he got the tower this time. So he's gonna delay his death a little bit more on the left side. Nice. And the Phoenix Swarm doesn't matter here because there's still freaking area spec Mustangs here. So bye bye Phoenix. Well, digs himself a digger. Too much of a hole, I think, to recover from this. And the best thing is you can't build chaff against this. You could go for more crawlers, but they get countered pretty easily unless you have loose crawlers. And then the next thing is you need proper sledges against this. What could work here is a sledge spawn on this thing. Armored sledges, since you already are in sledge anyway. Okay, blue factory now. To be quite honest, I think the game is over as soon as this button is clicked, because electromagnetic barrage does counter the war factory no matter what they do. And there's simply not enough chaff here to justify not getting it. Does go photon coating. Not sure about that one. Probably because there was Scorpion in the drop. Still very expensive though. And he only kept one boat. So that factory is incredibly boned, because the Scorpion will outrange that even. I think I'm on board with the War Factory cheese, but not with going into Phoenix and sledges and whatnot and then not having it on the bar. Okay. Looks okay. Does actually make it through on this side, so I guess the photon emission did work. Yeah, this factory is just dead because everything outranges that by like 150. So now is the question, how is this flank gonna kill the Melta Acid Scorpion? It does not. Okay. I think a nice backup to have here is Stormcaller support, because the Stormcaller can deal with a bunch of Mustangs and the interception is fine as long as they're not cheating at the Phoenixes, because you can't really counter the Mustang. Gotta have multiple things that he needs to care about. This is such a greedy oil. What? He's flaming and oiling the same thing? What the hell? I don't get this. Yeah, this is over, I think. I'm not sure about launcher overload. I think launcher overload does not bode well here. Yeah, War Factory is targeting the melters, but they do have energy absorption. So they will regain their health. Has to be level 3 factory, then you can do this play, but without it's not possible. Alright, guess War Factory cannot do it, but at least he tried. So that's quite fun. Alright. Congrats to Lector. Ooh, 3 groups even. My goodness. So we weren't even the lowest group. Who's in the 3rd group? Ah, Mike Tyson again. The usual suspects. Alright. Oh, Illuminati wants something. That's great. Maybe we'll see some War Factory play here as well. And he had some pretty good people to go against. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna make a quick review of what was happening here. But I will be rather quick about it. He almost lost turn 1. Ouch. Pretty tough guys though. Okay, so Illuminati's on the quick supply train. And T-Man actually goes for Hound Mustang, okay. Full-blown aggro. Okay, steep bolts to prevail. Okay, steep ball Wraith actually. And Typhoons in the headbutt. Okay, pretty big stomps so far. Okay, Wraith mirror match now. With balls on the line. Huh. This looks so weird. absolute grind fest of a crawler. Does actually lose the very next turn. Nano repair for the Wraith. Get rid of the stinking Rhino. And then we have to put Chaff here so the tower doesn't go bye-bye. And degen on the Wraith. Quite powerful in this kind of situation. Almost a tower loss, but it is a Arclight to clean up. So instead it's gonna be tower loss on this side, but it's way, way too late. Yeah, Wraith is not dealing that much damage, so nothing happening here. So T-Man on 3k now. Rhino drop. Seems good. Ooh. This is gonna be the multi-melter. I also see Mustangs leveled. But just one pack, so he can't win. Okay, does the melter actually lock on? It does. But only to the lesser targets, and now it locks onto the crawler. So the melter does not, in fact, try to kill the Wraith at all. Oh, no Assault Scorpion meme. Feels bad, man. 8 gun. So big Kahuna Wraith text coming out. Oh, he doesn't have heavy target lock. And neither does he. No. The only chance where heavy target lock is actually good. Mars melter time. Because everybody knows when you're targeting a bunch of crawlers, you need more melters. Alright. T-Man is striking back. That was a big AMP hit. Oh, hell yeah. More chaff clear. Should technically favor T-Man. Alright, time for Photon and finally time for multi-melter action. And cram even more Wraith into into the tiny space here. Who cares about this side? This is where it's at. So melters are melting, although pretty slowly. So T-Bane wins the main battle, but loses the side hustle. Illuminati is on the brink of elimination on round 8. Pulls a nuke. Should also technically favor T-Man because he has less interesting flying units. Wow. Teammate does nuke the middle. What the hell? I mean, if you're worried, you could just press the EMAG. I don't know about this one. I think this is a too big brain play. He won't kill the Wraith either, right? Oh, he actually does. Wow, everything dies to the nuke. Alright. And the boat barely does it. Boom. Alright. So saved by nuke. What's gonna be next? Phoenix play? Oh, there's a big flank here as an opportunity. I didn't even see that one. So obviously there is a line here where you drop Crawler Phoenix, take the tower for free, and then the Rhino drop could also do it. Okay, there's some EMP Phoenix coming in now. Good against Wraith, good against melting points, especially now that they have range. What? And T-Bane surrenders? Is this some kind of win trading now or what? Okay, that was pretty lame. Wanted at least to see how that plays out. Oh, it's okay. So unfortunately no proper gameplay to be seen there. Skip that. Moonkind on the Fang Steel Ball pack, okay. And Illuminati on the standard pack of the standard packs, okay. Yeah. He looks like a little giant spec here though. So he manages to get into full defensive giant deploys and Moonkind just tries to run him down with the Wraith ball push. Okay. No armored steel balls either. Interesting. Oh, another close one with Skay. Guess it's a pitcher. It is the pitcher. Smolskay is playing standard. There's an absorption worm and there is explosive stormcallers, okay. So they are playing without Mustangs, I guess. Interesting. Ah, factories. Okay, okay, okay. So on round 6 he's going the factories here. Any setup? No. So he buys them blindly into the melting point drop. Okay. Very interesting. I wonder why. I can see his setup though. The setup is just I have a lot of storms and I will try to chaff clear with that. I have some arc lights and I have my own chaff. Then he's gonna loan because he's gonna lose 200 next round anyway. Might as well just lose 100 instead. He does run Phoenix and Steel production and launcher overload, so no anti-acid tech here. Okay, can we deploy a little bit faster? Skay on the mech rage train, okay. So I'm guessing Illuminati is doing this because of the worms. Just deploy some war factories and be done with it. Can't imagine this war factory killing the level 2 worm. Like, how the hell should he do that? Okay, so war factory looking pretty terrible here. Great, underground spell. Broken as hell. More factory time on steel ball production. And a copium marksman in case there's air, I guess. I think so. I mean, it's understandable because he doesn't have any air whatsoever right now. Not really sure why Skay is not in Mustang. Why is there sledgehammer text coming out when there's a war factory on the board and there's a bunch of stormcrawlers pelting you with high explosive shell? Okay, war factory is still looking pretty dead, but it's very, very close this time. Still producing steel balls. Okay. So factory does it on round 7, just by more lul. So Illuminati is a little bit behind on the money, but it's not too bad to be honest. So here comes the anti-air. Do we click a Phoenix tech? It's quantum reassembly Phoenix tech, okay. Speed and range. No EMP on the sledges on Skay's board. Okay, now he wants to get intercept. Interesting. Really not sure what this sledgehammer spam is supposed to do. Okay, so that's a terrible oil right there. No shields. And this time the worm will get killed because there's gonna be plenty of steel balls coming in. Also some Phoenix DPS. Tower does barely hold here. So that's quite lucky for him. And now the big worm is hitting on his door. But looks like he surrounded him well enough. And units not getting targeted on the other side means the war factory does produce more and more value. And since it's quantum phoenixes, they all get to stay on the board. Okay, nice. This is what I was actually looking for when I'm looking for a Illuminati game at all. So looks like production does get it done. But I have no idea what Sky was doing that day. There was some very weird stuff happening. Okay, skip that. Okay, Illuminati is on a defense with Wraith, Sledge and some Wasp. Okay. Just got his Rhino online. Heavy versus additional, okay. This is looking hella scuffed, to be honest. It's like random Sledge, Marksman and Sabertooth. This looks like a budget push for aggro. Does actually range the Wasp here, okay. So it seems to be quite confident. Ooh, no EMP on the Marksman. Guess the Wraith will tank enough then. It's still pretty close, because Mustang OP. It's a melting point for free. Ground spec Wasp. Firebombs to replace the oil. Even more firebombs. And subterranean on Marth actually. Okay, Marth almost dead here. Guess the Wasp crew is cleaning up. Marth is out of the melter and more into the saber teeth. At level 1. So they take 8 seconds to kill a Vulcan. Guess he's worried more about the air. Okay, Marth is not winning that. But he's not losing to that kind of board, okay. So now there is another Steel Boy added. Carry boats, okay. Illuminati does run area spec, so that's very ballsy. A blind worm out of nowhere and wants to get a cloud going, okay. Moonbar stomped the Sabertooth. Boom. I'm not sure about this plan. I mean, the boat is pretty strong, but it's dying to wasp already, and those are not even anti-air wasp. Okay. Mouth still hanging on to life. Vulcan drop in the back is pretty nasty with the flicking incendiary too. Yeah, that's the anti-air tech. These wasps are really scary now. Lots of missiles. And one more distraction worm, I guess. And again with the surrender. Yeah, I think he still would have died to the wasp. I don't think there was much play there. Alright, so I guess congrats to Illuminati. So that was a rough one. But that's why you play these kind of things, because you will need to find out what's going to happen, what not. I'm rank 7 actually. Not even that bad, but it's pretty bad, let's be honest here. Fort Builder won only one game, that was against me. Tasty Bait also out. Mediator was also farming my poor self. Right, so that's gonna be it for me for now. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.